Hey there, folks. So, what I want us to work on for this week and weeks going forward is going to be sleep. So, we talked about sleep during our um, nutrition course and how it can affect weight gain and weight loss. And so, there's some um, hints and tips and some targets that you want to be aiming for whenever we're approaching sleep. And so I've attached this wee PDF to your apps to help you understand the power of prioritizing quality sleep. All right, so if we just do a wee quick read through, it's essential to our health, wellness, and happiness. We have all experienced how a lack of sleep can take its toll on our energy, mood, decision making, and ability to handle stress. It can also hinder fat loss. Sleep should therefore be a factor in any well-being regime. And so as you know, we talked about circadian biology and the problem with our body clocks becoming out of sync. And if we have a poor sleep routine, it's more likely that our body clocks will become desynchronized and we'll be eating at less than optimal time, let's say. Sleep's often neglected with little consideration given their sleeping routine and any exercise program. So typically, we don't think about sleep when it comes to body composition, but it is part of the process. What we're trying to do here is put our bodies in the optimal position to lose weight or to gain weight, whatever your target may be. And if your body's not functioning optimally, it's not going to do what we want it to do. It won't do what we expect it to do. And ultimately, that'll lead to frustration and us throwing the head and throwing the towel. How you spend your time before bed can play a big part in the quality and quantity of your sleep, affecting your functionality and productivity in daily life. So there's the obvious things of just being knackered and not having the energy to work out, or not having the energy to stand and cook and prep meals, not having the willpower to remain disciplined whenever you're struggling. If your sleep is low, you can forget about trying to do all those things. It's not going to happen. You have to have the energy there to do it. So what we're looking for is to really try and make some moves towards sleeping for 7 to 9 hours, 7 to 9 hours a night, not 7 to 9, 7 to 9 hours a night. So 7, 8 or 9 hours of sleep each night. So what you've got to do is look at your wake up time and establish what time you need to be going to bed at in order to make this habit a reality. Then some hints and tips that we can do to make this strategy easier is to introduce some rest and relaxation before bedtime. So after your day's work, if you're coming home and you have your dinner, you need a wind down process. So it might be as simple as taking a bath or drinking some herbal tea. Try to turn off all your devices. We know from our nutrition course that the main light source that tells our body that it's too early to be going to bed is blue spectrum light. So we want to turn off all our devices as they emit blue spectrum light. As well as that, we also want to turn off any TVs, which will also be emitting blue spectrum light, which is going to give our bodies the signals to stay awake. Laptops and tablets do the same thing. Avoid stimulants like caffeine and alcohol. Everyone's tolerance obviously is different to caffeine. Some people find that they can drink caffeine fairly close to bedtime and still sleep fine, but most people, this will affect your sleep. Caffeine has a median half-life of 5 hours. So what that means is that if you ingest, say, 100 milligrams of caffeine in 5 hours time, there will be 50 milligrams of caffeine stored in your body, and 5 hours after that there'll be 25, and 5 hours after that 12 and a half, and so on and so on. So depending on your tolerance level, you're going to want to figure the best time to cut caffeine out. So a lot of people like to say after 6 o'clock, no more caffeine. That's a pretty decent hard and fast rule to establish. So do all your coffee drinking and any stimulant drinking like Red Bulls and anything else that provides energy lift. Try to keep all that before 6 o'clock is a decent rule to establish. We can also do therapeutic things like taking a hot bubble bath, or as I said, drinking some chamomile teas like chamomile or peppermint. Now they don't do anything directly. There's no magic that's happening there. It's just the therapeutic effect of making you feel relaxed and unwind. Another tip is to read closer to bedtime. Read or listen to music helps to shut the mind down, get it tired. A dark sleeping environment, free from electronic devices, which we already talked about. So just make sure that your sleeping environment is dark and it's not lit up with light. And that's giving your body big cues to get itself to sleep. And then just being consistent with your routine. So sticking to your bedtime, sticking to your wake up time, whether it's a weekday or a weekend, is a great way to regulate and manage your sleep. Anytime that you're breaking your patterns, it's going to throw your body out of sync and make everything harder for you. So that's it. Going forward, I want you to try and put some strategies in place to get yourselves 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night, and it will help with gaining muscle and burning fat. All right, so why not go for it? Sleep more and lose more weight and put on more muscle. It's 1-1 for everyone. All right, take care.